Box. Previously on the Casino, self-made millionaires Tim and Tom undertook the biggest gamble of their lives as they purchased the historic Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino for $215 million.
They're going to start grilling me immediately about FBI wiretaps and all these things.
But because of allegations of inappropriate associations, these novice casino owners received only probationary gaming licenses.
We finally got the keys to the kingdom, but now if anything goes wrong, it's our ass.
I don't want this to turn into a cheesy lounge.
And trouble was brewing right from the start as new singer Matt Dusk squared off with entertainment director Joe Leone.
You don't tell me what to do.
Have you talked with Tim and Tom?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Determined to make the hotel a success, Tim and Tom undertook the costly gamble of poaching high rollers from the Strip and landed millionaire Jeff Mills.
You ready, boy?
But when his antics at the baccarat table got out of hand,
Are you kidding me?
No. Rules of the game haven't been changed.
Tim lost his cool.
I don't have time for that.
Tonight, Tim and Tom once again court some high-maintenance high rollers from the Strip.
Whoop-de-doo.
But this time, it cost them money.
Have you seen Marinacci's group?
They haven't been playing, and they're not even around.
What'd you order food for an army?
Viva Las Vegas.
Fresh-faced beauty Jen Nelson arrives in Las Vegas with high hopes.
I just got here today. Really excited.
But will her dreams be tempered by a harsh reality?
Hey, you're paid, girl.
And as tensions mount in the pit,
Looking up here. I'm looking
at Mr. Hill,
young dealer Tommy Sundstrom wants out.
Mr. Poster, I was curious if I could speak with you about something important.
2 shots are happy, 1 shot is sad. I'm just a singer, some say a sinner. Rolling the dice, not always a winner. You say I've been lucky, well, I've made my own. Not part of the crowd, but not feeling alone. Rolling the dice, not always a winner. Greedy for the good things as well as the bad. 2 shots are happy, 1 shot of sad.
Hey, Grandma. I'm almost there. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Don't worry. I'm gonna get a job. I'll be fine. I have enough money for the first week or so, and then I'm gonna get a job, so it's no problem. Okay, I love you. I'll call you soon. Bye. I was born and raised in Portland, Oregon, and I think it's a great place. I love it. But Vegas is a fabulous place. It's a booty town. There's more opportunity. People are happy, smiling. They come here to have fun. So I'd like to get a job, any job at this point, and start a new life. Vegas, baby! Woo!
Excuse me, guys. Can I interrupt for a second?
Hey, James.
Just got a call. There's a couple guys coming down from the Strip. They're sort of old school kind of guys.
That's good. We like
big
old
partiers
school.
and big gamblers, that's for sure.
Who are they?
John Marinacci and Mike Selza.
From New York. I know those guys.
Poker players. They're
Card players.
yeah,
Yeah, I know who those guys are.
Visiting
Yeah.
us for the weekend.
Good.
When people visit Vegas, they definitely hop around from place to place. And getting people from the Strip downtown is definitely a challenge.
Send one of the vintage caddies to pick them up. Set them up real nice. I mean, I know you will, but set them up real good. I don't want them to go back to the Strip.
I'll make sure I will. I'll give you guys a call when they get here.
Okay,
Come
yeah.
and meet you.
All right, pal.
No
Thanks.
problem.
Let's face it, we don't have all the things that the Strip has. You know, we don't have the volcanoes and the pirate ships and all that, so it's tough, but whatever we got to do, we're going to get them down here. And then we got to keep them here. That's good. Those are the kind of guys we want up here. That's great.
It's a little seedy down here.
Whoa, it looks like we're entering Tijuana. Do you know where you're taking me, Michael? I mean, you realize how much I gotta love you to come downtown with you. Look where we're going here.
You like it? Give it a try, man.
I don't like it yet, Michael. This is such a garbage area we're going into, so. There's a big difference between uptown and downtown. It's just not the same. It's a different world. There's no question about it. It was like going through like a change of time. It was like a time warp. Bail bonds and buying jewelry and stuff like that. That's not really what Vegas is, but obviously it was what it was. Mike, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not feeling this, I'll be honest with you.
All right, we're here.
Whoop-dee-doo.
I've been coming to Vegas a long time. We're coming to play cards, drink, and have a good time. We arrived.
I appreciate you coming down, spend some time with us.
You must be James.
Nice to meet you.
We were at the Venetian and just got to the point where it was too plastic. So I said, let's try something else.
We got you one of the nicest suites in the place to get you set up for the evening. You're gonna hear a little music this evening. You're gonna have a little food, a little beverage. If you want me to set up dinner for you, I'd be glad to take care of that. Send a little bit of cheese, something like that. Get you set up.
They treat us good. We're gonna go for it. Do we have to gamble for this, or we're gonna go? Yeah, I'm a gambler. I'm a player, and we get whatever we ask for because we gamble that way. This is it. This is beautiful.
For the big boys. Here we are.
Gentlemen, welcome to the #1 suite of the Golden Nugget. This is the old Steve Wynn apartment. Tim and Tom want you to have the best suite in the hotel. So we set you up with 2 bedrooms, living room, kitchen, bar.
How about the view? What's the view look like here?
Let me show you. This is spectacular, I'm gonna tell you.
Spectacular. Are you kidding me? This is like an elephant's graveyard here. What kind of view you got?
That's
You got a view of it looks like a truck stop. What are you kidding me?
Greyhound bus terminal's cute. That's nice.
We got cars, there's cactus. Are you serious?
So, aside from the view, believe me, you're gonna have a great time down here, okay?
Close the blinds. Michael, I'm gonna go there and walk around naked in my room. I like to walk around naked and let the city see me.
No, I got it. I got the other one. First time with it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. No, I got this.
Thank you, guys.
Right this way.
Welcome to the Golden Nugget. Checking in?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And your last name, please. Nelson? Nelson?
Oh, man.
Polly, she was beautiful. Why don't you let me get one once in a while?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm not good. What can I say?
So what brings you to our great state?
I'm moving here.
You're moving here? Oh, how exciting.
I need a job. Do you guys have any openings or anything?
Well, I don't know that we have any openings. What particular are you looking
I'll take
for?
any kind of job.
Well,
I just need a job.
do you have any idea what you plan on doing?
Maybe cocktail waitressing or something.
Oh, no, you should be doing something much more. Glamour. Total glamour. You'll be doing.
I was a hairstylist in Portland, but there's definitely a lot of people that are doing different things here in Vegas, and I'm going to become one of them.
Oh, yeah. Let's go in here. Buy Daddy a new car. Hey, I'm in love. Look at that, I got 3 loves. Got all the blondes, see? Blonde is good right now.
Every time people see me with these beautiful girls, and they always assume that I am, quote, a pimp, you know, and that word totally bothers me.
You like roulette? You like craps?
Play some roulette.
Look for the happiness.
Look for the happy people.
He's happy.
He looks pretty happy.
You gotta always look at the stack, because the stacks will tell you something, see?
I call myself an insulator, and I insulate our client to ensure their privacy, their fantasy, as she's mentioned, and things that go along with it.
Introduce yourself, Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Women are a big part of our business. We're always looking for new talent.
That's what it is, right there. That one over there, see, look. It's on.
She could be part of our blonde entourage.
Can I ask you a question? Sure. I just moved here, and I was kind of curious. It seems like a cool job, and I was just wondering, what's like the pay for, how much do you make?
You know, you can make anywhere to, $100 a night to $1,000 a night. It
It just depends. I mean, it's pretty good money. I think we need cocktail waitresses right now, too.
Great.
Yeah. I'm sure you won't have a problem. You look good, and there ain't too many that look good, so.
Thank you so much.
All right.
She had a lot of really good advice. She got me pretty excited about working in the hotel. I need to get on that tomorrow.
Lovely corset.
Thank you. Are you wearing a corset too? Is it a dress?
Oh, yeah, it's a dress.
Let me get in there because I need to speak with her.
How long have you been here for?
Vegas?
3.5 years. 3.5 years? Yeah. I just got here today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
So you in town now? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna get whatever kind of job.
Oh, okay. All right. Because that's what we do, in a sense, is we always try to take care of people.
What do you guys do?
Independent hosts. Like, for example, I have clients and stuff. We take care of them, look after them, make sure that they're happy. You know, where we always need people and stuff. It can be very lucrative. Depends on people. As a young lady, in Jen's case, who wants something different, wants something new, wants to be successful. She's pretty much at her most vulnerable state. You met Michelle, and she's the third girl in the trilogy. She's the other two girls that I took under my wing and stuff. To make a long story short, they've all retired before they were 25. Okay, she's done. She can do it any way she wants after that. You know, really.
This kind of guy is a vulture of sorts. He is preying on. But then again, that is his job.
Well, do you have a card or something?
And I don't give it out that often, but I'll give it to you. Like I was saying, the way I like to do things, like you come out and just hang with me. Let me show you, you know, walk you through casinos, walk you through places, everything, and then you learn.
That'd be really helpful right now.
You can just call me. You call me, and then we'll exchange after that and everything.
I'm
Okay?
getting so tired, so I'm gonna go.
All right.
All right. It's nice meeting you.
My pleasure.
It's great how everybody here so far has been helpful. It's had such an exciting, overwhelming day. It's definitely an interesting start to getting to Vegas.
Coming up, after several run-ins with his boss, Monique,
It hurt my feelings when you
Why would
young dealer Tommy Sundstrom wants another job in the casino.
Let me see your boobs for 300. Come on, right now.
With the Marinacci group abusing their hospitality,
You seen Marinacci's group?
They haven't been playing, and they're not even around.
Tim and Tom are forced to step in and get their hands dirty. And Jen Nelson's Vegas dream is within her grasp.
How about a big round of applause for Jen Nelson here?
But when Ernie offers her a chance for quick money,
What?
can Jen keep her innocence?
Well, let's just go up the room and let's party.
And Jizzle, my nizzle. Mr. Sandberg, what up, Scotty? Hey, just another day in the game, baby. What's up with you, brother?
I'm a casino table game dealer here at the Golden Nugget.
Hey, I'll check you later.
I've been here for 5 months. The money's really good, and I'm working in something that I would like to make a career out of, which is casino.
Look at my dad. Hey, Pops. He's got it made, man.
Why say that?
Look at him. He's just hanging out at the VIP desk, takes his clients to dinner, goes golfing. I mean, hangs out. All in all, he gets paid for having a good time. I'll be a host one day, I guarantee you.
Yeah. Hey, man, see you after the shift.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Peace. Gentlemen, how's it going?
Tom, one hand. You got it. Take your
All right.
But one hand, Jack.
Sometimes dealing can be a lot of fun. I mean, you get to meet a lot of fun characters, and just for that moment, you kind of become a part of their lives.
Cash play. Put it right up there.
How you feeling, Tommy?
I'm feeling good. How about yourself? I had 10 guys come in with 1,000 single-dollar bills that wanted to bet it on one hand.
Now, what are you going to do?
I got to count it.
All right. Tear it open.
Yes. Procedure is that when money plays, you have to count it all out.
Cash play. Put it right up there.
I'm thinking, oh, man.
Are you in a hurry?
Hey, I'm not in a hurry. You? 6.
One more left.
7, 8, 9. What?
Can I have a little room, please?
Little room. brother, go.
I need a little room.
That's it.
Tommy, give me the hand, baby. Give me the hand. This is me. Give me the hand. Come on.
These guys come in a couple times a year and they let it ride. And that's a lot of fun. Eccentric guys like that really make the job fun.
What do you think, Pat? Hold on, let's think about it. Team decision.
Gotta hit it. Gotta hit it.
It's a 5 o'clock.
Not one this hand. Not one this hand.
Hey, wave it off for me.
I'm good.
So you're good.
Magic to a rule. We broke the rule. Come on, Pat. Have it.
You really get to meet some characters in this job. But all in all, dealing is kind of like a dead-end job. Good. This is just a stepping stone job. I definitely want to be a host.
Hey, have you seen Marinacci's group?
I have not seen them.
I've been looking for them all morning. I haven't seen them. I mean, what is it with these guys? We put them in the Steve Wynn suite, and they haven't even played yet.
Not one bit. I haven't even seen them around. They haven't been playing, and they're not even around. So.
All right, I'm gonna go find them. I'm gonna get them down here. I don't know.
They got to start playing soon.
John and Mike were definitely not here to play. You want to take care of them. You don't want them to go up to the strip and trash the Golden Nugget. You want them to have a great time, but we were really disappointed that these guys didn't sit down and put a little bit of Quinn in action. They were definitely not the high rollers that we expected.
I feel like garbage.
What'd you order food for an army? There's more of them over there.
I got like another ham and cheese sandwich and some chicken fingers. Viva Las Vegas. Imagine Timmy, Johnny, you gotta leave. You gotta go. You gotta wait. You gotta say, Timmy ain't going nowhere. That's funny.
This sign right here to certify that what you said on your application is true and correct to the best of your knowledge. Great. You speak English? Any other languages? Okay. You're unemployed at this time, right?
Yeah.
Cosmetology was school, right?
Yeah.
And you are applying for cocktail server?
Yep.
All right. Right now, we really have nothing available, but you can check back with us in 10 days to 2 weeks. We'll let you know what we can at that time.
Okay.
Okay, the department will review your application, and they'll be in touch with you by phone or by mail.
Okay.
All righty?
Well, thank you very much.
That's it. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye now.
They didn't have a job for me right away, so I kind of hit a brick wall, and I didn't know what to do for money, so I just started looking into other things.
We're going to leave this set off with one last number, a very famous one called They Can't Take That Away From Me.
We may never meet again on that bumpy road to love.
I'll walk up and talk to just about anybody, so when I was sitting in Zach's and I realized that the owner, Tom, was sitting there at the table and he was accessible, slightly accessible, I kind of interrupted something, but I went down there to talk to him.
I don't know. I let the experts, handle all the specifics, but they,
He let me know that he wasn't in charge of those sort of things, and he kind of blew me off, so that was okay. I understand. In his position, I would do the same thing.
We got someone running down the stairs.
For Jen, Matt, Jen, Matt.
Jen, a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
I'm going to come right down and sing you something.
Remember the bolts that came out of the blue.
Matt Dusk is an amazing singer. I have a lot of admiration for him because I wanted to be a singer. I did ever since I was a little girl, but I just don't think that I've had enough drive to really go somewhere with it because I never went to have classes and I never really focused on it, even though I know that's what I want to do.
I found a miracle.
I'd love to do that.
Who's in charge of that?
You want to make that happen?
Found a miracle.
Only if you want.
For the first time, I found a miracle in you.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Good job, boys.
Hey, Matt.
Oh,
Good
hey,
job.
man.
Nice job.
Thank you very much.
Listen, just wanted to let you know, the young lady down there with Tim and Tom, I have a real distinct feeling that they're going to want her to come up and sing with you. So I just wanted to come up and give you a heads up.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding you.
You know, I guarantee you she'll be able to sing. I mean, you know what?
Not about whether she can sing or not. It's about having a good time.
Okay, man, it's their gig. If it turns out bad, don't look at me.
All right, Matt.
We were talking about making this place cool. Now we're back to karaoke. Now it's just like, Joe, whatever you want, man. You know, this is all a big political system. I got Tim and Tom and Joe. I gotta please them because in the end, I want to end up upstairs in the showroom. And if I piss them off enough, there's only one place I'm going, and that's out.
Would you guys let me embarrass myself sometime and sing with you?
Hey,
I don't know your music very well, but I want to sing something with you.
What do you want to sing?
I don't know. Let's practice tomorrow if you have time.
Oh, we practice from 9 to 11 in the morning.
Can I come and watch? That would be so much fun. I would love to. Would you let me?
Yeah, if you want.
Please. Yes, great. Okay.
All right, well, we downbeat right at 9:01, so don't be late.
Done.
If Joe wants a karaoke joint, you know what? Fine, because I'll just put anybody on stage who wants to sing.
Michael, am I too attractive for my height? Should I be taller or what do you think, guys? If you're a player, Vegas is it. I love it. It has everything I like. Broads, gamble, and drink. What else? Vegas is a Mardi Gras every day of the year.
Johnny, this is all you.
Here comes trouble. Thank you, sir.
Let me see your boobs for 300. Come on, right?
Typical nights with John was anything could happen type situation. There's got to be women for him. There's lots of drinking.
Shots of over there.
And there's got to be gambling.
Okay, ready?
Go,
Win.
Rob, go.
Rock.
Go, these bunnies.
I looked everywhere for these guys, and finally I found them playing slots. And okay, great, you know, they're dropping coins in and all that, but, you know, for what we expected out of them, slot machines really isn't gambling.
Yay! Thank you. Oh! Thank you. You have to bend over. Pick them up. Pick it up.
I pack a strong game underneath it all, Monique. What are you doing after work?
I didn't hear that. What did you just say?
I said, what are you doing after work?
Not you.
Oh, come on, man. Monique is pretty much my boss. Since I've started working here, I've honestly had a problem with one person, and that's Monique. And right off the bat, we just butted heads. You misunderstood, Monique. You misunderstood.
Oh, okay.
We're all going to get a drink after work, seeing if you wanted to go, maybe. I was just joking around with you, Monique. I wasn't even heading in that direction. Does she come across is she hard to read sometimes?
I'd say that's a good way. That's a polite way to put it.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to be stuck here in the pit for too long and become bitter like Monique. I just have to find a way to get into marketing and get out of the pit. Dad, with this whole host thing, you're kind of like my in. Why can't you just like make a phone call? And get me the job.
Tom, it's not about having an in. It's about you doing this by yourself. It's a no-brainer, man. Come on. You're not going to need my help here. All you need to do is just get in front of Tim, sell yourself. Just go for it, man.
My dad was right. I have to go for it. Nobody was going to do it for me.
No, not terrible.
Not terribly
Yeah.
well. We'll be the judge.
But I just come and embarrass myself a little bit. When I saw Matt on stage and he was singing and he was doing great, it did inspire me, and it made me nervous at the same time because I haven't done half the things that he's done to get where he's at, or even attempted to. But I didn't care because I had to get up there and I had to do it. I had to prove to myself I could do it.
Okay. Don't worry, it's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. The way you wear your hat. Nice in the slime.
The way you sip your tea.
Good? Yeah.
The memory of all that.
No, they can't take
key's gonna work. It's too high. You're a soprano, right? Or
I don't know what I
alto?
am.
Okay.
The way your smile just beams.
The way you sing off key.
The way you sing off key.
When she started singing, I'm looking at the band, and they're like, oh, she can't sing.
I'm just gonna practice all day.
Well, I mean, being thrown on a stage with like
People
five
that know
guys,
what they're doing.
five guys,
Jen,
is like, you know.
you really do need to practice all day, and you need to come back with it verbatim. I don't want to see sheet music in front of you. I want you to know the song. Go learn it.
I didn't know what to do. I cannot see myself bringing her up on stage to sing with the band.
Hey, Joe.
buddy?
Hey, all right.
Grab a seat.
Dude, I can't do this. I just came back from rehearsal. She tried her best, and I think it's really a bad idea for her to sing.
You know, with all due respect, it's a restaurant, dude. It's not the showroom.
And I'm like, the showroom.
Speaking of the showroom anyways, you know, I would like to see us actually move up there. I mean...
Work with us, and we'll address this. Let's let her sing. We're doing our job. That's all we got to do. All right, man. All right, I appreciate you coming up and letting me know, though, all right? It'll work out.
Thanks, bud.
James, hey, what's going on with the mariachi group?
Right now, they're in-house. They're not giving us a whole lot of play. They're
How
doing
are they
an awful
giving
lot
us
of
any
partying.
play?
I know. I'll make every effort. I'm going to call them today.
Let me
when I
know.
Get upstairs. Okay?
Thanks.
Thank you.
John and Mike were definitely not here to play, but it's important for us to take good care of them. We can't have them going elsewhere saying, we don't like the Golden Nugget.
Gentlemen,
Hey,
I'm bring a
James.
few special guests in to say hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How are you?
How are you?
See you.
Nice to see you. Mike Sosa.
Tim
How you
Poster.
doing?
Hello, Mike.
Mike,
Tim
Tom Bradley.
Poster.
Oh, the owners, Tim and Tom.
Is everything okay? Can we do anything for you guys?
Well, you know, so far, we'll give us like a $500,000 credit, but that's okay.
Maybe some loaded dice.
Take a little bit longer.
So this turns out to be a really tough situation. You know, we spent all this money to get them here, picking up all their bills. They're not playing. So, you know, we had to do everything we could to get them down to the tables. Listen, come on down to the casino later on. I'm going to deal blackjack for everybody, so we'll have fun. We're going to whip it up a little
We
bit.
got the whole Frank, Sam, and Dino plan.
I appreciate you guys coming up here. It's like, you know, it's like old style Vegas.
Thank you very much. Look, we'll get out of your hair. Come to the party tonight. We'll have a great time.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Good luck.
All right. Good guy.
There's a couple of guys.
They are class acts.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Grandma. I need you to start from the beginning, Grandma.
Well, are you writing it down?
I am. I got a pen and paper right here.
Write that fast.
You will talk slow and I will write fast. Ready, go. So we were rehearsing and I was having a terrible time getting the notes right. And I didn't know all the words. And the only reason I did is because I called my grandmother.
Okay. Well, here's the tune. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that.
No, you
they
can't
take that away from me. The way your smile just beams. Put it in your voice.
The way your smile just beams.
The way your smile just beams.
I love you, Grandma. My grandmother, she's been a singer since she was 14 years old. She's been a singer for 55 years, and I was pretty impressed with her when I was a little girl. I still am. She's an amazing woman.
You be sure and get enough rest, and you be sure and drink a lot of water down there.
I've been chugging it by the gallon, Grandma.
Okay.
I love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, Tommy.
How you doing, woman? Everything going well?
Tommy, get over here.
What do you want, Monique?
First of all, I'm not your woman. I'm Monique. And second of all, hello, I'm right here, Tommy. Second of all,
You need to have eye contact. We're talking about communication skills here, and in my opinion, Tommy lacks them. And I'm not trying to sound insulting, okay?
He never shuts up.
It may sound offensive to Monique how I talk to her, but I just do it all in fun. She just doesn't see the humor, and no matter what I do, she'll always have it out for me.
But it hurt my feelings when you
why would I hang
away and look up and look around.
Well, you know what? I'll be like this. I'm serious when I'm talking to you from now on.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, now see, now you're looking up here.
I'm looking at. You're supposed to walk
Right
by.
here. But look right here.
I understand.
All right.
All right, Monique.
Thank you.
I love you. I'll see you later, all right?
All right, bye.
Hey, Mr. Poster, how you doing? How's everything? Good to see you. Good. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much. It was huge when Mr. Poster walked into the pit. I had this wonderful opportunity, and I have to go for it. Hey, Mr. Poster, I was curious if you could take a couple minutes out of your busy schedule, if I could come up and speak with you about something important.
Of course. Why don't you come see me at 5:30?
Perfect.
Is that good?
Tim, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. I couldn't believe how easy it was when I finally asked Mr. Poster. It seems like he really likes me.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
And Wolfie?
Yeah.
Say hello.
How's your day been?
My day's been great.
Have you learned everything you needed to know?
Yes.
Are you ready for it?
Yep.
You can't afford to up, because if you do, you don't come back.
I could not believe he said that to me. I was shocked.
No matter what.
Wolfie's making me extremely
you know what,
nervous.
and I really apologize because I was extremely rude, and he won't apologize, but I will. Have fun, okay? This is not, you know, Madison Square Gardens. This is Zach's. Have fun.
Okay, so you started off like this. You do these 3 lines, right?
Yeah, all you do is,
That
no,
one?
no, they can't take that away from me. What, you didn't memorize them yet?
Yeah, I memorized
Okay,
them
then
all.
no worries. You boys ready to roll? Ready? Are you ready to rock?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Thank you.
We go right together.
We may never, never meet again on that bumpy road to love.
We may never, never meet again.
No, you can't take that away from me. How about a big round of applause for Jen Nelson here, straight from Oregon. Famous Ira and George Gershwin too.
As predicted, Jen wasn't very good. I mean, I knew it. Everyone in the band knew it. It just didn't go off very well. I just really hoped that people weren't laughing at Jen. But Joe seemed to be happy, so, you know, I got my chip. We'll see what happens. I think I can get that showroom now.
Hi, Grandma. I definitely think I could have gone better, but at least I got up there and it was good for the experience. I was swallowing my tears in my heart because I got up there and I gave it all I had. And I was so nervous and I forgot the first line and I was in front of all these people and it was like an absolute nightmare as far as Jen goes. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Grandma. Don't worry about me so much. I'll get a job doing something real soon.
The reason why I'm here is to find out how I can get started. Tremendous amount of experience with customer service. The idea of going upstairs and asking Mr. Poster for a host job, it scares the hell out of me. I mean, after all, he's the owner. But I'm confident that once he hears what I have to say, the job is mine. Hi, yes. I was wondering if I could please speak with Mr. Poster.
Mr. Poster?
Yes.
He is gone for the day.
Is he really? I couldn't believe when Mr. Poster wasn't up there. It just made me realize that, all in all, I'm just a dealer. And what I'm trying to do, it's tough. It's a very sought-after job, and it's gonna be difficult.
Okay. Timmy P is in the house. I'd rather be a big fish in a small pond than a little fish in a big pond. You know what I mean? You win is great. You lose, it's great too. The way they treated us here, it's phenomenal. It's like old-style Vegas.
Ernie kept calling me and leaving me messages and trying to get me to do the independent host thing. He seemed nice, and he told me I could make a lot of money. Ernie makes it sound so easy. It's definitely worth exploring, but I'm still kind of skeptical.
And you remember Michelle? I've got to meet a client at 12, so we'll have have a table and everything over there. It's one of my, my guy that's the top 60th richest men in the world.
What?
They like to hang out just with people, you know, and whatever. And they pay.
Different people?
Yeah, different people, different girls, different guys, different whatever. And what you do is, like, for example, you like provide them, they use the expression arm candy.
Arm candy is looking beautiful and hanging out with them, keep talking, having a good time. And I was really excited about making that money, so I figured it doesn't seem too bad.
It's all good.
Six in the box. 3.
What's your name?
Jen?
Yeah, I'm Steve.
You're what?
Steve.
Steve?
Yeah.
Arm candy is looking beautiful and hanging out with them, keeping them company. Nothing near prostitution or anything like that, just accompanying them because they're bored and lonely, I guess, and they have money, so they give it to you if you just hang out with them.
So what do you want to do tonight?
I just want to gamble.
You do?
So I'm trying to win some money, because I gotta get my house to, I gotta get some rent.
Some girls go to the dark side because maybe they desire that attention. Some girls don't desire it, they don't need it. Everyone's different. The problem is there's nothing I can do. I just deal the cards.
Here we go. Let's get a beat.
Myself. They're virgin fingers.
Let me kiss them.
They smell like the matches now.
Hey, Steve. Yes. See this guy over here, pit 5, bald-headed guy there?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know who that is? Do you recognize him at all?
No, I don't know him.
Sure? Sure. All right. How's Tim Post? Request surveillance, please.
Hi, Tim. Surveillance?
Yeah, hey, buddy. Listen, pit 5, there's a bald guy, a couple of girls around him. Can you ID him for me? Do you know who he is?
He's pretty well known. He's actually a VIP host. His name's Ernie.
Okay, yeah, well, I think we all know what that means. Call security and escort him out.
So you staying here in the motel?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's just walk the room. Let's party. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah. Let's just go to the room and talk.
No, I don't go up to room, I just met you.
It's like, yeah, do whatever you want to do in a heartbeat. Go around the world, whatever you want to do.
Steve, I'm not the kind of girl that goes up to your room. I want to have a good time.
Okay?
No, I'm taking offense to that. That's like...
Why are you taking offense to that?
I know you too. That was a nightmare. I'm a hairstylist. I'm not a hooker.
I just can't have these guys in here, Tom.
No question about that.
I don't know what to do. I've had it up to here with people thinking that I'm something that I'm not, and I would never even get near.
We're ready.
You know, you come to Sodom and Gomorrah, you come to Sin City, you come to where there are no rules and nobody gives a
Right. It's not where I want to be. I want to be where people actually give a care.
Well, you're in the wrong town. The forces of evil are out there.
They certainly are. And I draw it.
I know you do.
Yeah. It's definitely been interesting. It's a learning process.
It is.
I'm a work in progress right here.
You are a work in progress, my darling. Choose and make good decisions for yourself.
I get it. I just have to apply it. I guess there is a really fine line that you can walk in between being an escort and arm candy. It's too easy to go the other way, though, so I'm just trying to stay away from it. Vegas is Sin City, and that it's not for me.
Is this it? Is this the long goodbye? I don't want you to leave. We got them down here. They had a great time, and they actually did lose some money. Little by little, it's going to take a lot of work, but we're going to get the high rollers down here to experience the true vintage Vegas kind of experience that we're really trying to provide here.
Tonight's episode featured music by Matt Dusk. Next week on The Casino, Tommy finally gets his big chance.
So I'm thinking of letting you intern as a host.
Beautiful.
But Tommy's dream job quickly becomes a nightmare.
If something goes wrong, it's your fault.
And when a psychic lands at the Golden Nugget,
Your spirit guides are seeing the number 7.
will she bankrupt the casino?